I went into the attic and I found a load of stuff. You know, because that's what you do, is you like go for your life and you find stuff and you put it in the attic. And it's mostly like old GLC t-shirts from when we went on tour or around the world and all that sort of stuff. So I got a t-shirt here from the Isle of Wight festival. We're playing with other bands, Black Velvets or something, so that's pretty cool. That was Isle of Wight in 2005, where I think I dressed up as a tennis player for absolutely no reason, and we did a gig, which was kind of fun. Next up, t-shirt, it's just a GLC t-shirt, it's the plain old. This is what we used to sell at the gigs in like 2004, 2005. GLC went to Japan in like 2005. Mike Balls was sick on Marilyn Manson, or at least that's what he claims. And this is a t-shirt to prove that we were there. We played with Good Charlotte, Marilyn Manson, other bands, Nine Black Alps, they're good, first album's amazing, and Departed, but they look like they crossed out. Don't quite understand why. But that was Sonic Mania. We also did football. We did loads of football tournaments, like celebrity football tournaments. People turned up to these celebrity football tournaments and they thought they were going to see the bands play live, but it was just a bunch of idiots playing football. And that's one of them. Soccer Sixes. Now, me and Eggsy in 2007 used to work on XFM South Wales. It's XFM South Wales t-shirt with a guy called Colin Francis, who I think he's moved to France now, because obviously his name's Colin Francis. Also, Berlinova, which is another festival we must have played. Can't remember that one or where it was. Brainless Wankers are on the bill, according to this, as well as other bands, which is good. It must have been a good festival because I can't remember any of it. Also, we went to Ibiza. We went to Ibiza Rocks, Wednesday the 30th of August, but it doesn't tell you what year, but I'm assuming it's 2005, possibly 2006. Could have been 2004, could have been 2007, don't really know, but it was a good time. Wikam Festival 2010, where we played with 808 State, Buzzcocks, Futureheads, the Go Team, the Saw Doctors, Sons and Daughters, Teenage Fan Club. This might have been the festival where I went up to Teenage Fan Club and I said, loved your album, The King. It was a really good album at the time when it came out. It was only like 1,000 copies or something. Bought one of them and they were like, yeah, that was shit. The King, Teenage Fan Club. Don't know if it's about Elvis, but I thought it was all right. It's got Interstellar Overdrive on it, well, a version of that. We also did a promotional video for Wales Rugby Union. I don't know anything about rugby really. It's just like, it's not just people running around. Sam Warburton and George North, and we wore this, which is good. That still fit me perfectly now. Wear that into town tonight. V Festival 2008. On the bill, Mused, Verve, Kings of Leon, Stereophonics, Prodigy, Kaiser Chiefs, Amy Winehouse, The Kooks. Pigeon Detectives is just ITV indie basically. Did a cheap TV show for Sports Wales back in the day. Wore that. Classic GLC t-shirts. The Robot Man. That was a guy who actually came to a gig in Bristol dressed as a robot, and then someone took a photograph of him and he ended up on a t-shirt. Lee Stock, which is in honour of a person called Lee, true story. We played this one with Top Loader. Now, we played a few gigs with Top Loader over the years. I actually worked with Top Loader years ago in the studio. And when we played gigs with them, we played one gig in like Oxford or something, one of the universities. Can't remember, could have been Cambridge, they all look the same. And we went in there and somehow a load of people jumped on the stage and crushed the stage. And the lead singer of Top Loader got a bit upset. He had a word with Adam. Adam said, I'm not going to tell you. On the bus, which is a festival, 2015 this one, playing with Mountain Feet, Dead Lettuce, and Solar Wolf, they're a good band. A lot of dogs on the strings at that festival. Classic GLC t-shirts, The Woman from Hollyoaks, 500 quid she was for that video, bargain. More classic GLC t-shirts, original GLC t-shirts. Now when we started up, I made a load of t-shirts. This one's got a bit of mould on it, but that's fine. You could probably wash that out. That might have been one of the t-shirts that we sold at the original first ever GLC gig in 2004 at the Welsh Club. Similar to this one was like a super early GLC t-shirt, heat printed on at one of Signs, I think, which is now in Swansea. Some other GLC, and with some stickers. These are always good because you can stick them on stuff. It's like more classic GLC shirt. There's also a pair of GLC sunglasses in there. These are cool. If you want to look cool, you need a pair of GLC sunglasses. This is fashion. This is when it comes to merch, band merch. This is the height of band merch. Now that's just cool. You walk into anywhere with these and people just know. They don't even have to ask. If you wanted to get like a table at a posh restaurant, you know, you were going into Nando's and you just said, look, give me a table, these. You're in straight there. I'm having hot piri piri chicken. So that's a little shit trip down memory lane for some GLC stuff that I don't know what I'm going to do with. There is a new like vintage shop opening in Newport in the arcade. Do I give it to them or do I just chuck it in a skip?